Good morning. I'm John Mendelsohn. I'm the president of the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, and my specialty is medical oncology and hematology. The NCI is a branch of the National Cancer Institute, and it's a branch of the National Institutes of Health, which is one of the main research organs of HHS in the federal government. Well, the NCI has sponsored many studies over a period of about 50 years developing new drugs, and I guess the most exciting statement of the kind of thing that can be accomplished is the change in pediatric leukemia. When I was in medical school, the average lifespan of a child with leukemia was 6 months, and today the cure rate is 75% or greater. And it was NCI-sponsored cooperative group studies that over a period of decades made incremental gains that has resulted in this magnificent result. And similar types of gains are being made in every type of cancer, and we hope we'll catch up with the successes in pediatric cancer. Well, pharmaceutical companies, of course, are in business to develop new drugs and get them out so that they can be prescribed and purchased. And their main emphasis then is getting that timeline as short as possible. In the case of the cooperative group trials and other NCI-sponsored trials, of course, that is a shared aim. But in addition, there's more emphasis on comparing two different drugs that might have come from two different companies, or combining 2 or 3 different drugs from different companies, or finding new uses for drugs that have already been approved and can be prescribed, or developing nuances that improve the dosage and the scheduling of drugs. Well, first of all, the NCI is part of a huge federal agency, HHS, and it interacts closely with its parent organization, the National Institutes of Health, and then in the area of developing new drugs and experimental therapeutics, it must cooperate very closely with the FDA and the Office of Human Research Protection. And I think those are some of the main ones that impact tremendously on the development and the approval of clinical trials. Then the NCI, in turn, has created effective networks of scientists at major universities and also in large practice groups around the country to carry out clinical trials, and that's the cooperative group like Cancer and Acute Leukemia Group B, or the Eastern Cooperative Group, the Midwest Group, SWOG, that's the Southwest Group. So it is coordinating a great deal of activity.